Wendy. Welcome to today's video. I have a fun technique for you, but it's an oldie, so you probably have seen it before. If you're a new stamper, you may have never seen this, and it's a really fun, cool trick. So let's get started, okay? I have a little note card here. These Stampin' Up! Sells these 20 in a pack. They come with envelopes, and so they're perfect. They're a perfect size. They measure, let's measure them. They're 7 by 5. So they are actually 3.5 by 5 inches. So a great little size. And they're fun because they're already pre-cut and ready to go. So we're going to use Strawberry Slush ink to get started. And we're using 2 stamp sets today. We're going to use Nature's Perfection, which is this one. And we're going to use Simply Wonderful. These are both celebration stamps. You can only get these stamps free with $50 orders. So if you were to order $100, you could choose to get both of these stamp sets for free. Okay? I do have a little update for you if you haven't already heard. Our blendability markers, which are these markers that we sell, are currently not being sold. And I wanted to let you know that because they're a lot of fan favorites. People like them a lot. But we found a manufacturing error in these markers and we're having it fixed because Stampin' Up! Believes in producing high quality product. So don't get frustrated, hang tight. If you're wanting blendability markers, you will be able to order them again soon. Okay, so I'm just stamping this flower down to get started, and before I got on video with you, I just stamped in Memento black ink this flower and cut it out and created myself a mask. Okay, so now all I have to do is lay this flower down over the top of the one that I've already stamped, and it's going to create a mask for me. So the colors that I'm using today are Strawberry Slush, Coastal Cabana, and Pistachio Pudding, and they are really beautiful colors together, which is the whole basis of today's blog post. So if you go over to my blog, you'll see 5 different color combinations that make beautiful cards. Okay, so you see I held that mask down while I stamped my next color. So now I have Pistachio Pudding, and I've cleaned my stamp, and I'm doing the same thing again. I'm going to stamp in Pistachio Pudding, and then I'm going to stamp here, and then I'm also going to go up and stamp over here. Now, when I pull this mask off, you will see that that flower didn't stamp over my Strawberry Slush stamp. So it still looks like that flower is in the front, and it gives the effect that these flowers have fallen behind that flower. So it's really beautiful technique. So I'm going to go ahead and add one more Strawberry Slush flower over here, just kind of on the edge, and I'm stamping off the edge of the cardstock. Alright, and then I'm using the Thanks So Very Much sentiment, and I'm going to stamp that. Whoops, I used the wrong ink. I'm going to stamp that in Coastal Cabana. So I'm going to grab my Coastal Cabana again and stamp Thanks So Very Much. Okay, so now that I have everything stamped, I'm going to go in with my blender pen. And these are just some other options for coloring. And all I'm doing is I'm just blending right over the top of the ink I just stamped, and it's basically just kind of smearing that ink inside the thanks. So I'm going to zoom in so that you can see a little bit better. It's not super dark. Then when you use a blender pen, you just go like this to kind of get the excess off. And then I'm going to do the same thing here on my Strawberry Slush flower. I'm just going in small circular motion to pull that color into the flower. So I'm hoping you can see this. It's very light. It's a very, very subtle technique, which is kind of what I like about it. It's a fun way to color. And it doesn't take a lot of thought or pressure. You just circular motion and just kind of go all over the flower. I'm going to do this one up here. And that's it. So I've added just a little bit of color to those flowers on the inside by using my blender pen right over the top of them. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Head over to my blog so that you can see the other color combinations used to make beautiful cards. Thanks. Bye-bye.